Yo, what's up guys? Dae'Jon back again with another video. And guys, it's been quite some time since I uploaded a video to this channel. But guys, I do have something that I really want to talk about and I think it's important. So yeah, why don't we just go ahead into it. So today guys, I actually want to talk about savings accounts and why it's important for us to have them. Now guys, I feel that savings accounts don't really get the credit they deserve. And sometimes I feel like they can be overlooked within the financial space. Now, guys, I'm not a person who knows everything about finances, not in the least, but there is one thing I do want to share with everybody is I think that everyone should have a savings of some sort. Now, here's the benefit of having a savings account. If you are working a job and you are getting income, you should have a savings account. And the only reason why you really need to have a savings account, guys, is you just need a place to park an emergency fund. Now listen, I believe that the reason why savings accounts are kind of getting overlooked is because you're not really going to be getting much money in them. People say that like, oh, I just have a savings account and there's really no point in really having one because it's not going to be making much money. But guys, I actually think that's the point. So I feel like a lot of us need to change our mindset or how we think about having a savings account. So when you have a savings account and you have a certain place to park your money, you got to understand that you're not really going to be earning much money on there. Most savings accounts don't really offer any interest on your money at all, but there are some savings accounts that actually do offer a little bit more interest than the national average. Some savings accounts like Ally Bank or markets with Goldman Sachs, Varo Bank, and there's was a City, I believe City has a savings as well. So you can look into that, or even you can even get a savings account with Discover. So those certain banks do offer a little bit of high interest, but like I said, they're not even going to be offering a whole lot more. So you're not going to be getting a whole lot of money in those savings accounts either. But those are just some options you guys can look into if you've never heard of a high interest savings account. But I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you probably have already heard of it. But yes, getting back to the topic on hand, when you have a savings account, guys, I think it's important for you to start putting an emergency fund away in there. So it's like it's going to be harder for you guys to save money if you don't have a savings account. And I just felt like I should talk about this because when I was trying to save money, when I was trying to save money to get a car and just get my life started, I could never do that because I didn't have a place to park it. You know what I mean? And at the time I wasn't aware of high interest savings accounts, and I really didn't have any knowledge on savings accounts at all. But I realized when I finally opened my first savings account, it became a lot easier to actually save money. Now when I didn't have one, I went maybe like a year and a half to 2 years trying to save money, and at the end of those 2 years I was broke. I didn't have anything. It's crazy, right? So I'm making this video just to say, like, guys, we need to understand that when you have a savings account, listen, don't think of it as a place where you're going to be earning a lot of money on your money. Think of a savings account as a place to just park an emergency fund. The only thing, I believe that the only amount of money that you need to have in a savings account is just 6-month emergency fund, and you can even have a year-month emergency fund or even a 3-month emergency fund. But it's important for you guys to have a nest egg or a buffer to save you in case real life situations happen, because they do happen. Now, like I said, I'm not a man who has a lot to his name. I'm just a dude out here, living in an apartment. But guys, even I do know that it's important to start saving your money as quick as you can. When you open your savings account, just remember, it's better to set aside a goal so that you know how much you need to save. And once you have a specific number of how much you need to save, it becomes easier. And also, sometimes it's even better not even to rely on yourself to constantly put money into your savings account. So my advice to you guys would be automation. Now, I say automation is because when you set a certain amount of money aside to save out of your paycheck, every time you get paid, it becomes easier for you to save money. And that way you don't have to rely on yourself. The bank's going to do it for you. So when you have your savings set on automation, the money is going to be going from your checking account straight into your savings account, and it's going to put away a certain amount of money that you decided will go into your savings. Now the thing about that is, I think that honestly is a game changer. That makes everything so much easier, because now when you get your paychecks, a certain amount of money was already taken out of your savings. I mean, out of your checking account into your savings, and you didn't even have to worry about it. You didn't have to think about it at all. So I think you guys should really think about that, guys. Now remember, so basically, that's pretty much the gist of the video, guys. Like I think a savings account should have a place in the financial world for just that reason alone. A savings account is really just a place for you to park your money. Don't think of it as a place where it's going to grow, and interest. Not at all. But that money is just going to be for emergencies. That's basically what it's for. Now, whatever emergency fund you need, whether it's a 3-month, 6-month, and maybe a full year's worth of money saved, you want to make sure that you go into having a savings account knowing that that is what that money is for. Okay, so basically, yeah. And also automation. So when it comes to savings accounts, or even other accounts, if you have brokerages accounts or retirement accounts, I think that it's always important for you guys to have those accounts set on an automatic, take that money from your checkings and go to your savings or your retirement, maybe a Roth IRA, anything like that. So I think that's really going to change the game for you guys. It's going to make it so much easier. And then the money that you have left over is just the money you're going to have to live with. And that's the money you're going to have to use. And it's actually going to make you, really learn to manage the money that you have. And honestly, I think that's going to be, that's going to change a lot of lives out here, because it definitely helped change mine. It made emergencies seem like small inconveniences, and I think that's something we could all use, But yeah, that's the gist of this video. I don't think it's going to be extremely long, but hey, if you guys got any value from this video, please be sure to leave the like button, or if not, just leave a comment. Let me know, like, what kind of savings accounts do you guys have, or what, and maybe we can share and build a community here and just talk about the different savings accounts you guys have, whether it is with Chase or whether it's with Allied Bank or Discover, Marcus or Varo, whatever you guys have. But guys, please, and if you don't have a savings account after watching this video, I highly encourage you guys to just go out and make your first savings account, especially if you're young, you're starting your first job. It'll be even better when you start earlier, guys. So yeah, just thank you for watching this video, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Peace.